If you're a football lover and a VR enthusiast who has already jumped on the VR bandwagon, we've got some great news. BBC have teamed up with FIFA to bring you the World Cup like you've never seen it, and for precisely $0. BBC will be broadcasting all 33 World Cup matches in glorious Ultra HD, and all that for free, provided you download their BBC Sports VR 2018 World Cup app. So, to bluntly steal one coach's expression, football Einsteins who've got VR can now indulge in watching the game from an executive booth, just like they think they deserve. Yes, BBC will make sure your VR strapped behind is positioned so as to have a perfect view of the field. You know, the booths that mortals can't normally afford. Alternatively though, you can choose to view the action behind the goals. Note however that you'll require a speedy internet connection, and BBC say that 40 megabit per second is the required minimum. If your connection doesn't support these speeds, you will receive a downscaled, lower-resolution image. Another caveat is that VR access will be granted to tens of thousands of people, which means that most users will still be left out. Apparently it's first come, first served, so if you're keen on not missing out, make sure you're one of the first in line on the day. The UHD stream will be accessible once World Cup coverage begins, via the BBC iPlayer. BBC said that this is one of many firsts the broadcasting company has had, and this time around, it may prove to be quite useful as far as VR adoption goes. Unfortunately, BBC's capacities aren't really encouraging large-scale adoption or anything, but it could spark interest from the yet-to-become VR enthusiasts. HTC Vive Pro. The feeds should support all VR devices, meaning Gear VR, Oculus Rift, Oculus Go, HTC Vive, and whatever else I've missed. Interestingly, BBC are touting UHD for the potential of peeking at referees' red and yellow card writings, which should provide a blunder or two before the WC 2018 is done.